Hello teacher, today we would like to talk about country living and city life. First, I will talk about meaning of country living and city life. Meaning of country living. A rural or countryside living is popularly known as village life. A village is a community of a clustered human settlement that is smaller than a town but larger than a hamlet. Basically, a village is a natural goal of a human community where people live generation after generation. Thus, the base of rural life is strong and powerful. Most of the people who are living in the countryside for is a smaller pace of life and pleasant environment. Meaning of city life. A city is a community of a large number of human settlements that comes with lots of advantages and drawbacks as well. There are not expert rules on how a city forms, but most of the globalization experts agree. A town gradually converts into a city to adult youth population ratio and offer them all modern facilities. Comparing with village life, a city offers more advantages like job opportunities, recreational facilities, better transport, better education, and all modern technologies for easy communication. People love city life for its fast movement through cities and congress to live.
Advantage of living in the country. Peace and quiet, and you get further away from the hustle and bustle of a city. You will notice the sounds of construction site and 24/7 traffic are replaced with bird singing, ticket, shipping, and small town church bells. Life in the country seems the scream, slow down, and for some, the quiet can be deafening. Looking for a home in the countryside, consider how the ambient noise of your surrounding might affect you. And later, absolute silence is the goal. Lower housing costs with shorter commute, more career choice, and variety of cultural and entertainment options. Living in or near a city add to the value of the property. So why you want to find a small rural town on a most expensive place to live with? You will get way more house for your money outside of the city. As for choice single family dishes, homes are in abundance out here, many with a proper garage. Meeting room. Living in the countryside offers remarkable lifestyle and health benefits, and at a much lower cost per square foot. Country homes are generally larger, with garden, lawns, and space to stage out. In contrast, outside space in city apartments, if they exist at all, come at a premium, usually in the form of a small patio on shared roof deck, but with nature at your doorstep. Living in the countryside provides lots of room and plenty of fresh rural air, a bonus for your physical and mental health.
Community. rubbing shoulders with thousands of other people every day on public transportation. In crowded elevator and on city sidewalk doesn't necessarily translate to more connection. Even though city can be socially energized, you can't go here without even knowing your neighbors. Life in the country works differently, with a slower pace and lower crime rates. Neighbors make a point of getting to know each other, and local bookshop, cafe, and hardware stores become regular gathering spots. Finding a welcoming community is half the battle when searching for a new home in the country. Disadvantage of living in the country: less of career possibility. If you have always a job in the city but prefer to live outside of the urban scenery, you should brace yourself for long commutes to work. You might need to write the time to get to work than if you live in the city. Transportation is there in most areas. Aside from the long commute to and from work, you will be pretty much obligated to buy a car, something which many people in big city don't buy because it's costly and expensive. Fewest things to do in the country, not only fewer restaurants and shops, if any, but also no such thing like a movie theater, museum, gallery, club, etc.
Benefits of living in the city. Career opportunities. City dwellers looking to switch jobs find it a lot easier to sneak in an interview before or after work or during lunch hour. That's not a way for people living in the city who might spend long hours commuting or stuck in traffic. Paying jobs in finance, medicine, law, advertising, retail and more tend to be found in cities. That can mean more opportunities, better salary prospects and short-term commute for those choosing an urban life over a rural one. Public transportation, public bus, routes, subways, inner city trains, and ride-sharing service like Lyft and Uber make it easy to get just about anywhere you need to be. That's why many city dwellers have shunned car ownership altogether and carry a driver's license for ID purpose only. Amenities. Cities generally have more choice when it comes to restaurants, bars, theaters, and cinemas, meaning for more options for fun nights out with family and friends. Common amenities such as supermarkets, dry cleaners, banks, and doctors are usually within walking distance. Thus, getting allowed by food is an excellent form of exercise and health. Reduce your carbon footprint. 2. Don't forget about service. You need to stay connected. And telecommunication coverage are almost always better in the big cities. So if you need online access over the country, life may be a little challenging.
Housing. depending on the size and location of the city you are considering. You will see many different housing options. Detached, single-family homes are rare in major metropolitan areas but are relatively common in smaller cities like Pittsburgh, Sacramento, California, and Charlotte, North Carolina, Washington DC, Philadelphia, and Baltimore. Disadvantage of city life: overcrowded. Probably the biggest disadvantage of the big city: traffic jam on Main Street and Boulevard. And why this is the condition for many and diverse acquaintances, often people say they feel more alone. The busy lifestyle. In big city, life moves at a different, faster pace. This leads to stress, not enough time for relaxation and self-care, not to mention the pollution, but of air and noise. Expensive lifestyle. Everything is expensive in the big city. There is no second opinion about that. House price, rent, restaurant, shop, transportation, tech, hot food, etc. However, because it's a competitive field with so many options in city, many businesses offer discount and make regular sales in order to attract customers, so people can take advantage of that.